Singapore's overall two-year recidivism rate, or the percentage of inmates who were detained or jailed again, drops for the first time in 3 years to 21.3%. However, drug reoffending and inmate population continues to rise. A new facility in prison aims to help inmates transition better into the community. Aslam Shah with more.
For this 41-year-old inmate, it's his 9th reincarceration, mostly for drug offences. His latest one came 2 weeks into his wedding, and he feared divorce from his wife.
But she still believed that I can change and willing to give me a second chance. And even though that a lot of time I let her down, but she still see me in the good side than the bad side.
John is now able to benefit from this new reintegration hub, which helps inmates prepare for life outside. These sessions, for example, help them regulate their emotions. They can also keep up to speed with Singapore's digitalization. But a successful reintegration goes beyond picking up skills. One of John's officers says social support goes a long way.
He shared that wherever he goes, the stigma follows, and that follows even into his own home. The moment, say, he comes back a bit late, the moment he spends a bit too long in the restroom, the immediate response from the family members themselves is, "Oh, what are you up to inside?" So I believe this is something he needs to overcome.
Which is why the hub ensures regular communication with family and community partners to prepare them to receive inmates. And where inmates sleep and rest, the experience is also different.
Now, these dormitories can house up to 20 people compared to a maximum of 8 in regular prison cells. Now, key features include these grills on either side that allows for natural ventilation and sunlight, plus easy access to officers at any time. Now, the design is intended to help inmates transition smoother into society, and that includes keeping up with current affairs.
Local news and programs are available in the cells. They can also talk to officers whenever needed. When it's playtime, they can also enjoy at this open yard.
In the reintegration hub, that phase focuses more on the reintegration aspects of that rehabilitation journey, and that includes finding work for them, ensuring that they go out into the community with work, with employment.
The remand population has gone up, with many of them committing drug offences. But more community partners are on board to help, such as providing them with jobs upon release. Overall, prisons have seen recidivism rates going down for the first time in 3 years. For John and his fellow inmates, they hope their new experiences behind bars can finally help them turn over a new leaf.
Singapore remains safe and secure throughout the past year, according to a recent report by authorities. Public trust in the police continues to be strong, and the nation boasts one of the lowest fire fatality rates globally. Here's a closer look at the key findings. Physical crime cases remain stable. Key improvements last year include a decrease in outrage of modesty, housebreaking, and theft cases. On the flip side, scams remain a major concern and priority for the government. Both the number of cases and the total amount lost have increased. The most prevalent types of scams include e-commerce, job-related, and phishing scams. Notably, the majority of victims are aged 50 and under. False 995 calls decreased last year, according to the MHA, thanks to ongoing public education efforts. However, fire incidents saw a slight increase. The leading causes of these fires: unattended cooking and electrical issues, with an emerging concern being the growing number of fires involving active mobility devices. On the road, speeding violations saw an uptick, that is despite high visibility campaigns and heightened enforcement measures. Motorcyclists and elderly pedestrians accounted for a disproportionate share of traffic accidents and fatalities. The SG Secure movement has also raised the level of community vigilance, preparedness and cohesion. Last year, a survey by MHA showed that almost all respondents believe they have a part to play in preventing a terror attack. Plus, by the end of 2024, over 200,000 people had signed up as SG Secure responders. Now, since 2016, MHA has also reached out to more than 674,000 households to teach them to protect themselves and their families.